his or her quota, to society without any public record, any record of crime, no criminal record whatsoever. I think those who are into criminology and all that, they usually talk about, okay, do you have a past record of crime? If you go to court, probably they will also say, your lawyers or your defense lawyers will say, oh, my lord, he has no past record of crime, etc. So it's also something that they look at. Have you committed crime before or not? Now, when it comes to this case of Temile Ajayi, who is accused of murdering a young woman, he was found with her head in a sack, in a bag. Her name is Salome Eleojo Adaidu. He was found with her head in a bag. I've been asking since 5 o'clock we started, what will make a human being turn? What will make a human being turn? Turn means that he or she will choose to do something, commit a crime. What can make someone do that? Anyway, your thoughts are welcome. This guy is was a gospel musician before he became what it was described as a free thinker. Channels Television spoke with him yesterday. They have an exclusive interview.
Because it's actually complicated. It's complicated.
So tell us about the complication.
We don't get to see each other all the time. We're always coming around. Like, for example, we have a lot of people around. We come around most of those times. So that's how it is.
Did you kill Salome?
Yes.
Why did you kill her?
Why did I kill her? Because if you don't have each other all the time, you don't have each other all the time.
Is that a reason to kill?
Why did you kill Sanbe?
That's what I'm saying. We don't have each other all the time.
Call this guy for me. You are here. See me, you talk that time. Why you did like this? Tell us.
Sometimes it's not because we don't love each other all the time.
See me. Start from where you told me you invited Salome.
I invited Talume.
Okay.
To come around most in a while.
Okay.
And we get to be most of the time. We've had a lot of things going on.
All right. On that day when she came to your house, when you invited her.
Narrate what happened on the day that you killed her.
She came to my house and we're actually vibing. We're not actually vibing well. But based on one or two things.
What is the one or two things?
We started getting close to each other. And I saw that my vibe and her vibe came together. So that was how we came to be together.
And that's how you killed her. Just tell us how you carried out, how long you planned to carry out the attack and how you executed it.
It's not something I really planned on. Something that it happened on that day and it happened. See, not like I had a plan in mind.
See me?
Ma?
You told me that when she came, you caught her doing something. You caught her sex chatting with another man. That was why you killed her. So tell them, what is it? What has she done to you to deserve this? Tell them.
She was always cheating. She hid most of the things from me most times.
How did you get to know?
Because I saw her phone.
How? When did you get to know?
I saw her phone, like I said.
What did you see in the phone that made you very angry?
Most of the chat with the other guys. That's what I saw on the phone.
So that was when you decided to kill her?
Yes.
Do you have any regrets?
I don't have any regret.
Okay, you don't regret killing her?
I don't.
Why?
Because Life is reciprocal. That's what I thought. Life is reciprocal. And if you must be with someone, you have to be reciprocal with that person. You have to understand what that person is going through so that you can actually put yourself in the position that kind of person is going through. So that was why I didn't have any regret, because we were actually compatible. So that was why.
So, Mr. Timmy, please narrate how it happened, what you saw that made you kill, and how you did it. What happened on that day?
What happened on that day was very simple. I caught her cheating on me, and so I brought it to her awareness that she was cheating. She refused. She didn't want to accept until I showed her the chat and showed her what she did, what she admitted, and told me she was sorry. It's never going to happen again. That was what happened.
So afterwards, you now asked her to go into the bathroom. What happened?
After that, I told her to go into the bathroom. She went to the bathroom and started some things. Immediately started those things. I couldn't take it lightly. I had to go into the room of where I can get some certain things that will happen. So I took the knife from the restroom and went into her. Immediately she was lying her hand down. I held her neck and I did what I had to do, and that was it.
When she died, what happened?
When she died, nothing really happened.
You went and took the cutlass, then what?
I only took some parts of the knife, and that was it. That was what happened.
So how were you caught?
I wasn't caught. I surrendered myself.
It's not true.
How? You were caught trying to dispose?
I surrendered myself. If I didn't want anybody to catch me, I would have done that. It's very simple.
It's not true.
It's simple, to be honest.
Simi said he surrendered himself.
Are you ready to face the wrath of the law?
It's not a big thing to pay. It's not a big thing to pay.
It's not a big thing. So tell us, where are you from?
I'm from Kogi State. I'll be 30 this year.
You told us 31.
I'll be 30
Initially,
this year.
32. You now said 31.
I'll be 30 this year, this October.
And you say you have no regrets?
I have no regret.
Simi, what do you do for a living?
I'm a cryptocurrency agency.
The disease is my sister, and I feel very bad because I didn't just lose a person. We didn't just lose a person in my home. We lost a sister. My mom lost a daughter. So I feel really bad about the whole situation, and I demand and need justice.
Okay, anyway, Pressman interviewed the gentleman yesterday, right there, where he is with the police in Nasarawa, Abuja. Look at my glasses. So that's that. It's sad. You've heard it from the horse's own mouth. What will make a man like this turn from what he's doing? And I know a lot of people called in. We had a lot of calls in the 5 o'clock hour. Even 6 o'clock, some of our listeners were still talking. But I would like to give more of you an opportunity to talk about this. What will make an individual turn? All right. Some said, he's been like that all the while. Okay, he's been that way. He's a bad guy. People didn't just see it. Because if you listen to, you follow the story, this young man who killed a young girl, Salome, narrated how he did it. He was a gospel artist before he became what people have said is a free thinker. It's a free thinker. I listen to his songs, like I said, those are very, very, they're good gospel songs. If a gospel song is bad, I won't play it. But this guy's song is good. His song is good. So maybe there was something there. Maybe he was just pretending to be a lover. I don't know. But what I think we can say is that at some point he turned. I mean, somebody was openly saying, worshiping God, now saying, now I'm a free thinker. They're moving from the point of being a free thinker to becoming a murderer. It's a sad one. Is there a way to know this person, the way he or she is behaving, I need to step back a bit? Because some people have been saying, girls should be careful, girls should be careful. But is it written on the forehead of someone that, hey, they're going to kill you in the future? Is it written on the forehead? We'll be speaking with a psychologist shortly, a clinical psychologist. We'll be asking the psychologist, can you tell, are there signs to know that somebody has murder tendencies to be a murderer or cause you harm? A partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife. 0201-277-09. That's what we're asking a guest. 0201-277-0993 or 0201-465-7190. I've not picked too many female calls. I don't know what's wrong with that. Maybe we don't have a lot of female calls, but line is free. You can call and we'd like to hear from you. This is where we are with this story. The guy says he does not have any regrets. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Emmanuel from Lagos.
Emmanuel, welcome.
Yeah, you know the problem with free. When they said the guy was a gospel singer, I had to go check again. Most of the narcissists, most of the wicked people in the world, they are free thinkers. Mm-hmm. You know, the moment in your mind you feel there's no God, there's no heaven, there's no hell, there's no repercussion, you just come to the world and live. Most of them are dead. Imagine the guy was still saying he has no regrets. So this kind of guy should not live. That's why I miss the military. You should face the firing squad or whatever. Because when you see them and they say they're atheists, free thinkers, most times they don't believe there's one God or there's no repercussion for whatever you do on earth. So they do whatever they want. And imagine I was still saying that he has no regret. So this kind of human being should not be kept alive. He's a danger to the world. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Do you agree with him when he says those who are free thinkers are dangerous people? What he's saying is that if you are categorized or you categorize yourself as a free thinker, you don't answer to God, you don't have any, there's no moral compass, there's nothing there that, this is not right, it's a commandment, I should not kill, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, do you agree? Is that true? Because we had someone call in earlier say he's an atheist, and he disagrees with what Temile did. Another person called says religious generalist. What was that again? God help me. He said he's really. Oh man, I can't remember what he said. Anyway, something close to that. Let's pick the next call. Hello, good morning. Really sad story. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Kofi Bartels here. Your name, please.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Kokoti.
Your name is what?
Yeah, listening to that guy. Yeah.
What's your name, sir? I'm sorry to interrupt you.
My name is Kokoti. Kokoti is my name.
Welcome, Kokoti.
All right. Listening to that guy is seriously so pathetic. To me, there is nothing like a free thinker. If I have a friend, the moment that person says he's a free thinker, I'll detach myself from it because nobody is free. It's either you are occupied by evil or good.
Yeah.
That is it.
Really?
So the moment you were a gospel singer and at one point you just decided, okay, I'm a free thinker, what happened in between that time that you were singing and praising God and the time that you turn and believe that you are now a free thinker? So there is something that happened between that time that made that guy. Imagine him saying that he doesn't have regrets. That means there is something more than him just saying he's a free thinker.
Mm. Okay.
Just be careful about.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. He says he doesn't trust people who say they are free thinkers. I have Oye in Kent on WhatsApp. Oye, good morning to you. Oye.
Hello, good morning, Kofi. Long time no hear, long time no see.
Yeah, this one where you call, it's a serious one. Please go on.
Which is very serious. Because I'm an atheist, and I don't know what that guy has against atheists. I'm a free thinker, and I will not commit such atrocities. Do we want to start counting atrocities that religious people have committed in the whole world? It's an individual thing. People will do evil regardless of their religion or non-religious beliefs. And that's my point. Thank you, Kofi.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for your time. Good to hear from you We have Basi, who's somewhere in Lagos. Basi, where in Lagos are you listening to us from? Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling from Iba. The name we are trying to remember is comparative. That man said he's a comparative
religionist. Yes, just saw it.
In the morning. And I want to add that this Timileyin, since he said he does not have any regrets, which means given the opportunity, he will do it again. Therefore, I see him as a security risk. I see him as a risk to humanity. He should not be allowed to survive.
All right. Basi, are you there?
Yes.
Is there a way you think that a young girl like that can tell that, this guy I'm with, I need to pull back because it'd be like, say, the guy did violent, or if he do anything to me?
Well, all I can say is that once you have a person that doesn't fear God, if somebody does not fear his creator, he cannot have regard for human being, for humanity. Therefore, such a person is a risk, and the girl should have stayed away.
But you just heard Oye say that he's an atheist, but he does not believe in what that guy did. Oye does not believe. Oye, is that right?
This person does not believe in the existence of God.
Mm-hmm.
So who created him? If he disregards his God, he cannot respect human. He cannot have regard for life.
Okay, Basi, stay with me. Oye, Basi's on the line. She said that one of the ways a young lady like that or man can know someone who has dangerous tendencies if the person does not believe in God. Because if they don't believe in God, then they can do anything to you. But you're an atheist. What do you say to Basi?
I've been married for 30 years, Kofi. I've never domestically abused my wife or my children before. So is that a basis to say or to judge me or not to judge me? It's not. My wife goes to church, my children go to church, but I don't go. I'm a free thinker. Individuals do what they do because they're individuals. There's no parameter based on religious parallels or not. That guy was just bad, and he was bad. If you want to start counting evils that pastors in Nigeria have committed, where do we stop that line?
Basi.
Hello.
Yeah.
And I also want to believe that most of what he has said are all lies. I believe that he has.
No, Basi, Oye has replied to you saying that.
I mean Timmy himself.
I'll come to Timmy.
Yes.
I'll come to Timmy. But Basi has replied. Oye has replied to you. He said that he is a free thinker. He's an atheist. He does not believe in God. But he's been married to his wife for 30 years, and he's never lifted his hand on her one day.
And that's what I'm saying. That this guy must have been more notorious than being an atheist. He might have just used the word atheist to mellow down his real character, his real self.
Okay.
Yes, I don't believe he's an atheist.
So now you are
more than an atheist.
Okay, so now you are saying that you don't believe all atheists are bad people, right?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, all right, but
because most Sabbaths these days answer pastors.
Okay, thank you. We have a call on Skype. Your name? Skype caller.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, I just want to contribute to the discourse. And we sometimes live in denial. And the truth is, religion itself is just a tool used by some positively and some negatively. So killing or doing evil has nothing to do with religion. It's just a thing of the mind. Like one of the callers said, we've had pastors and imams and alfas. Boko Haram are killing now in the name of Islam. So would you say Islam is bad because some sects are...
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Well man and well woman. Are you tired and run down? Well man and well woman from Vitabiotics UK provide your 1-a-day capsules with all the benefits for healthy living.
Well man has been specially developed for men to maintain general health and vitality.
Well woman is a blend of minerals and vitamins at optimal levels, specifically designed for busy modern women.
Make a healthy change today with Well man and Well woman. Available in all good pharmacies nationwide.
Health and vitality. Wake up to breakfast with my golden penny. I do enjoy my first choice, nourishing goodness every morning. Oh, whether for lunch or dinner, quality we deliver. Crunchy snacks, golden penny, serving happiness, nourishing family. Golden penny, yummy golden penny, delicious golden penny, delicious golden penny.
Enjoy happy moments with your loved ones with our delightful range of nourishing, delicious, and satisfying meals from Golden Penny Foods anytime, any day. Golden Penny, home of good food. Serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum.
Are you a business owner struggling with how you buy, record, store, and sell your products effectively? Look no further. Manage your processes smarter with Paybox 360.
Imagine receiving orders from multiple channels, whether it's web POS, offline POS, your instant web, mobile phones, or microsites.
Paybox 360 helps you stay ahead with automated reordering to restock effortlessly.
And there's more. You also get a free POS system for seamless transactions, built-in accounting tools to track your finances effortlessly.
Whether you're running a supermarket, restaurant, chain of stores, or a single outlet, Paybox 360 gives you the tools to simplify operations.
Paybox 360 also offers powerful modules like HR management to automate payroll and offer employee benefits and spend management to track expenses and budgets seamlessly. Dial star 347 star 180 star 15 hash or call us at 020-133-00172 today.
Paybox 360. Buy, store, sell, and succeed.
Mommy! You want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, Mommy! You want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV. Even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
It's 2025. The biggest conversations are happening on Hard Facts.
If the mother of Rebolo was genuinely interested in local government funds, would have protested to be cancelled.
Somebody is receiving 30,000 naira after serving jail for 5 years. From the stories shaping Nigeria's future.
I'll be dumping my mood for that whenever people are clapping, he's praise singers when they ought to be telling him the truth.
I mean, he did not do any remarkable thing in your state, and you are celebrating corruption time.
To real-time feedback from you, the citizens.
There is propaganda. They can never make it work. I will not support that tax reform.
If NBS is turning out very fake data to us, because this data lacks empirical evidence.
We dig deep with the decision makers, hold the powerful accountable, and keep the conversation alive on social media. Join Mary Ann Okon every Monday to Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the most interesting news and current affairs show on radio.
I'm so sorry. I hate it when people make assertions from very skewed and biased places.
Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
Did you miss out on the I Beg to Differ online auditions? This is another opportunity to make history. On Saturday, January the 25th, the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Auditions comes to life at the Nigeria Info Studio, 267A Etim Ian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. Yes, I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Auditions hosts the very first outdoor auditions at our studio, right here in Victoria Island on Saturday, January 25th, time 8 a.m. This in-person audition is for secondary school students who missed the deadline of our online entry. If you've already entered the competition online, you don't have to come for the live audition. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm to pick a topic for your live auditions. Click on the I Beg to Differ banner on the homepage. Carefully read the guidelines and choose a topic. Remember the date, Saturday, January 25th, time 8 a.m. Venue is Nigeria Info Studios, 267A Etim Ian Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. The debate of your life begins here. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
The new improved Bobo Yogurt, chai special and favorite drink, now comes in a new improved better form with much more value. The Bobo Yogurt. It is creamier, smoother, yummier, and tastier. Also rich in probiotics and minerals, and comes in a whole new 180 ml blue bottle. And of course, your Bobo milk drink continues to shine brighter in its apple, vanilla, and orange flavors to make your children bright, sharp. Products of Bobo Fruits and Beverages.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
We're back on 99.3 Nigeria Info. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, welcome back. It's still the Morning Crossfire, looking at the murder of a young lady in Abuja. Of course, her name is Salome. The boyfriend is said to be the boyfriend, Temile Ajayi, who used to be a gospel musician some time ago, and we told for those who went on TikTok to do some digging, said that he switched to become a free thinker or an atheist, whichever it is. I've been to his TikTok, but I haven't seen that information. But obviously, the man probably had left that the Christian religion, from some of what I've seen people say. Anyway, we'll introduce our guests shortly, but we had Jide on the line, who was trying to make a point. But Jide was on the air before the adverts kicked in. So Jide, I'll give you a minute to round off, and then we move straight to our guest. Jide, are you there?
I'm so very much here.
You're calling from where?
I'm calling from the UK.
Okay, please go.
The truth is, in Nigeria today, there are so many people that are depressed and hiding under religion, undiagnosed, and that has nothing to do with whether you are the leader, the pastor, the imam, the choir master, or the alpha, or the traditionalist. The fact is, the mind of man is evil. So people should stop hiding under religion. It doesn't matter whatever kind of religion you practice. If you are evil, you are evil. If you have conscience, you are good. So that's what we should just take that away. On the station, we've reported several times traditionalists doing rituals, killing people. We've reported some Muslim Afars killing people. So people should not say, because the guy he ran away from being from God or blah, blah, blah. That's not it. The issue is there's something wrong in our society at the moment. We need to begin to look at the mental health of our people.
All right. Thank you. Jide, you've said it all. And talking about mental health, we have a guest who will do justice to our questions on that. Thank you for your time. It's still the Morning Crossfire. And we want to find out what can make a human being, become so ruthless to the point of beheading his girlfriend. A seemingly normal person. Are there anything? Is there any sign? Are there any signs? Or any things that anyone in a relationship can use to know that, hey, maybe I need to be more careful. This person may have tendencies to kill me. Our guest this morning, Dr. Mustapha Toyin Sanbe. Dr. Sanbe is a Ph.D., has a Ph.D. in counseling. He's in counseling, clinical and clinical health psychology. He's a clinical health psychologist. He counsels adolescents, with adolescent psychology. He engages in youth counseling and family and psychological well-being specialist psychologist. Okay, I mixed all of that up. Doc, forgive me, please. He holds a second-class upper degree in counseling psychology from LASU. He has a master's degree in adolescent psychology and youth counseling from the Premier University of Ibadan. You have to add that, Doc, in your profile. Premier University, up UI. And I know you're so proud of your institution. Yes, indeed. Master of Philosophy degree in Clinical Psychology from Obafemi Awolowo University, Ileife. Doctor of Philosophy degree in Psychology, Clinical Health Psychology from Obafemi Awolowo University. His profile is long. He has worked as a university counselor in LASU, a retired principal clinical psychologist, Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Yaba, and presently is a consultant in charge, Sanbe Memorial Counseling Clinic, Surulere, and the university counselor at Summit University of the North Central Zone of Nigeria. So it's a privilege, a huge privilege to have you, Dr. Mustapha Toyin Sanbe. Thank you, sir. for young people especially, and everyone listening out there, are there any signs that one can spot to tell that the person could be very violent in the future? Could be a partner, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, or girlfriend. Doctor.
Thank you very much. More often than not, we tend not to be sensitive in this part of our world anymore because of the dynamics of cultural infiltration and not appreciating what we have. And over time, we are not respecting dynamics of relationship or get lost by emotional covering. Just as it is said in psychological parlance that when emotions runs or leads, ration will just not make sense. In other words, if relationship is governed by emotions instead of ration, which is logical, which will bring sensitivity, which will assist an individual to understand the partner and delineate boundaries as to this is what I like or this is what I don't like. Let me make it more concrete. When an individual, for example, a lady is a smoker or the man is a drinker, the lady or it may say, when we get married, he will stop drinking. And the man may think, when we get married, I will manage her from smoking. In relationships, certain individuals in relationship may see that this relationship is toxic. Friends, well-wishers, or relatives may point out this toxicity to either partner. Now let us look at the male, because a male is involved now, so that it won't look as if we are talking panoramically. The man is abusive, maybe shouts at the girl or barks at her, slap her sometimes over small or what is considered petty things. And others may be spotlighting that hey, this guy that before you say Jack Robinson is beating you, are you sure is an okay person for you for the future? He will stop it when we get married. This person that is ready to kill anybody over money, over discussions, over this and that. Don't worry. I think it is those people that they don't understand him. Me, I understand him. I hope you are following that. Let us now look at the subtle approach that the female these days are doing. If they want to quietly eliminate their partner, all they are doing now is just rub rat poison on their nipple. And the man will not do anything without sucking the nipple. And the man is as good as goner. So the female will do theirs quietly, gently. But man exhibits violent approach to all these things. Just as we have in depression and suicide, more female tend to appear depressed and suicidal in thoughts, but they won't take action. But half of that in male will complete suicide. That is why you have higher depressive figures globally in female, contrary to higher suicidal completion in male. I don't know if you can see the dynamic. So these are issues. And let this person, more often than not in this part of our world, we won't take seriously making psychologists to address this guy. He will just go through the face of the law. Bam, bam, they will kill him. But let us understand this guy. Let us understand the psychodynamics, underlying factors. Why? We do know as psychologists that there is a thin line between sanity and insanity, and anybody can cross the boundary back and forth, especially in loving relationship as you have established. But why? Where is this guy coming from? Perhaps he had notified the girl, I'll kill you one day with this kind of attitude. And the girl could have been, I am hypothesizing now, I'm not saying that is what happened. And perhaps the girl had been saying, how can you kill your lover? You can't kill me now. Perhaps again, this guy is coming from a background of don't try me, or what Yoruba will say, in other words, somebody who says you can't do it, then you do it and show it to the person. These are dynamics. Except the guy comes out talking, right or wrong, will be able to tease out issues. It requires assessment, both objective assessment and subjective assessment. So there would have been underlying concerns. Now, some people are hypothesizing on free thinking perspective. Let me shock you that there was once a time where we had Tai Sholari, who posited as a free thinker. But within Nigeria and globally, we knew him more as a pacifist than a narcissist, as people are trying to see free thinking. Mm-hmm. So, first and foremost, just like the previous speaker said, an individual is an individual. Religion or spirituality is another ball game entirely. And that was what I saw in my presentation or research work, asking the question, are Nigerians religious or spiritual? Majority of Nigerians are essentially religious and not spiritual.
All right.
Because when it...
Yeah, Doc, sorry to interrupt you, sir. Yeah, can you kindly tilt your phone a bit down towards your chest, because it's cutting you off at the head. You mentioned something. You said he may be one of those "don't try me" people. You know, I went through his TikTok at Caesar T is his name on TikTok. Caesar.T, CAESEER.T. And there's a video he put up a caption: because you have access to me, does not quote. Because you have access to me does not mean you should take me for granted. I go change them for you with an exclamation mark. And when you talked about him, maybe one of those "don't try me" people, I remember that I saw this caption, this video on his social media. Okay.
So I mean, you can see that that corroborates that position. That is why we are clamoring that Nigerian system should try very hard to incorporate psychological dynamics and intervention as epitomized in Nigerian policy for education, that posits that every institution in Nigeria should have psychological unit or desk, where issues like this would have been spotlighted. In the advanced climes that we see, or that we want Nigeria to be, psychologists and psychological concerns are taken very seriously. I want to thank you very much for your quick observation on "don't try me" that I have mentioned. Some other people might not have seen it like that. They will be seeing it from the religious perspective. It is because it's now a free thinker, without looking at the longitudinal appreciation of this individual that is a "don't try me" kind of person. And now he has been tried and the person has seen it. So what else can we ask for?
And it's not about whether you're religious or not. As you said, you could be religious and have,
It is not about religion. It is about an individual. We talk about personality. We talk about individual differences. We talk about psychodynamics. We talk about nature. We talk about nurture. And it is the nurturing that brought about that "don't try me." Crystally by Yoruba or psychophilosophy of "Entobani kila she la she on" is equivalent to "don't try me."
But Doc, this guy who is saying "don't try me" now, I go change them for you. and now has gone ahead to change it for his girlfriend, was singing praises to
Yes.
God. Something must have happened somewhere. Some people feel, well, this is who he's been. He was just masking it. But it takes something to get into music. And please kindly tilt your phone down towards your chest. It takes something. It takes something, a bit extra to go into the studio and sing and put out a gospel album, different songs. If you're really that terrible, you shouldn't be interested in that. Because, what is it paying you?
No. He could be expressing some pains. Just as some people wonder why some people become alcoholics. It could be that they are using it to medicate their pains. There are so many issues that may lead one to seem non-conformist or confusing in their attitudes. Let's take Fela of blessed memory and his music. Because he's saying that things are not, in his perception, things are not right. And he has no power beyond the power of music to fight what he perceived as not right. And he has all the encumbrances or support of knowledge, of wealth, of concerns, of support to drive that home, albeit in a non-conforming position. Therefore, the organized system will be pursuing such an individual. So these are dynamics. He could be using the music just to medicate or soften the pains. That it was just the philosophy or the nurturing or agreement in his psyche of don't try me, if you try me, I'll change it for you, that he has executed. Oh, I love this girl, but because of the situation now, what can I do?
All right. Interesting. You've said a lot. We want to bring our listeners in before we round off. And similarly, if you look at his feed, where I think he was into digital photography and videography, is what he was doing. As a photographer, you have to welcome people, you have to deal with people, and he seemed to be doing it pretty okay. Oh my God, it's really sad. But Doc, you said for us to be able to, stay safe in relationships as much as we can, we should be rational and not emotional all the time. Okay. 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning, Bartels.
Welcome. Your name, please.
This is Pastor Ladipo.
All right, please go
calling
on.
from Orelegum.
Welcome. Please go.
You see, I want to support your guest this morning. It has nothing to do with religion. I think a lot of people are going through different kinds of depression. And some of them use some things like either betting or singing or whatever thing to just ease themselves at a moment. Therefore, anyone that is in relationship with any of these people should always watch out for their languages, watch out for their acts, and some of the little things that they do that will help the person to be safeguarded against this kind of occurrence. That young man, I believe, he is mentally challenged. It's either he's depressed. If you listen to his comment, he's not regretting for doing it. It's a sign that he has been frustrated. So that is how I see the whole thing. It has nothing to do whether you're an artist or you are a free thinker or you are a religious person.
Pastor Ladipo, thank you for your time. I appreciate you calling in. All right. 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
Okay, my name is Okeshala Kolawole.
Welcome.
Please, actually, because I think we should look at our young people, or maybe almost all of us should look at the way we go about relationship these days. Something happened in my area, and a girl has to drink sniper because the father said that she can't date the guy she's dating. So
she drank sniper because the father said she can't date the guy she's dating.
The father said that he don't want to see her with that guy again. He now said that instead of leaving that guy, she would rather go.
That's for a stranger who she just met and fell in love with. She drank sniper.
I'm telling you, this one is not that they say I sat the girl down, I talked to the girl, and I even collect the guy's number self just to talk to both of them. So I think it's right time these our girls and everybody look how, as in we should do something about how they fell in love, how they go about this relationship thing. They don't know. I think there's something to be done about that.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your time. Appreciate calling. If you have a question or contribution, please call in. We still have a guest with us. He's joining us virtually. And, of course, we're privileged to have him even at short notice and on such a very sensitive matter. I'm talking about Dr. Mustapha Toyin Sanbe, Ph.D, clinical and clinical health psychologist. We have an next listener on the line. Oh, I lost that call. That was the female line ringing. What's going on? Okay, let's see if we can get it through. Hello, good morning.
Kofi.
Good morning, welcome. Your name, location?
And good morning to your guest, Uzama, on the line.
Thank you, Uzama.
Please, we have thought the feelings I'm getting from the whole thing is making me wild. Then my question is, in all of this, what is standing now to do to this man? To stand as a deterrent? What punishment are they going to give to this man to stand as a deterrent to those who are still thinking of this inhuman attitude? How can they kill a whole human being of another person's, and that is a mother's child, and you stand talking so that you don't have any regrets? Oh God, what punishment is due to give him to stand as a deterrent to others?
All right.
That they will not go into it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time. I don't know if Doc, you want to answer that. Law enforcement is also involved in this. But if you want to answer that and maybe comment on the other caller who said that he knows a girl who he cancelled, but she still went on to drink sniper because her father said she can't date a particular guy.
Yeah, thank you very much. It borders on, just like we talk about in psychology, we talk about nature and nurture that is crystallizing or producing an individual and the personality that the individual exhibits. And that is why J.B. Watson said that give me any child, I will make him or her anything you want me to make him. That's the effect of nurturing. The kind of background that an individual is predisposed to is more likely to produce that individual's personality. Now talking about the lady that took sniper or something, people should not, and the guy who, Mr. Okeshola Kolawole, who said he start the person down. I don't know if he's a trained psychologist, but he should have referred to professionals, psychologists. Let each person know his or her boundaries in terms of therapy or intervention. Let the pastors, imam, affairs know their boundaries and refer to other people that they perceive or know as a matter of crystal knowledge that can help in situation. Talking about deterrent, as Uzoma had posited, as we have in the world, we can't say we have 100% sane community without deviance. The best we can do is to reduce the number of deviants. And the number of deviants can be reduced only when the community is not overtaken by deviance. Just as we say in mental health.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
When you think of Rex Insurance, think of the resilience of overturning a 4-0 scoreline in England.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.